Hello, mic check. Am I audible? Thank you. Ned Turner once said that communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Not only is communication important in a professional sense, it is also a crucial part of our emotional and personal lives. It is the glue that holds relationships together, that makes partnerships meaningful, and it makes us unique as individuals. The lack of such an important skill in life can inhibit many opportunities from being fruitful, especially in the context of students. Therefore, in this speech, we will be exploring the many communication obstacles that are being faced by students in the post-pandemic world. But before that, there's something very important that I forgot to do. And that is to greet the judges. Yeah. A very good morning to the honorable adjudicators, all of the wonderful audience that have attended this wonderful public speaking competition. So now, let us address the elephant in the room, social anxiety. Many people have the preconceived notion that because students have had little to no interaction with their peers during the pandemic, their ability to speak, their courage to initiate conversations will be heavily hampered. While this is certainly true to a large extent, other factors, like for example, the fear of awkwardness, the dread towards the unknown and unexpected, can also bring sizable effects to the table. All of these issues are not sustainable in the long term because their ambiguity and not speaking up will eventually spiral into other more deeply rooted problems. All of these worries, they discourage students from saying the right things at the right times, which may give the impression to other parties that may be the ones that provide opportunities, the keys to success to students, the impression that students are not confident in themselves and that students are not committed to a certain cause. Even in the off chance that students do talk to other people, the near total and complete absence of communication during the pandemic has led to them to not understand the mannerisms, the techniques, the details behind holding a quality and good conversation. These problems stem from the excessive use of emojis to express emotion, the severe lack of eye contact, and the ineffective body language employed during this speech. Now, picture yourself speaking to a person that is constantly darting around the room. A person that avoids the direct gaze of your eyes, but would rather stare at the ceiling or at the floor. A person that is constantly fidgeting, or is hunched over when delivering their materials. Now think to yourself, is that a person that you would trust? Is that an individual that you would follow? Is that a leader that can enact change within you? I believe not. So that is why all of these symptoms, they culminate in the inability of students to get the message across to the relevant people in a clear and concise manner. The inability of students to convey urgency and significance in the words they utter to an audience. As a result, students have to gain the attention of society in order to ensure that communication problems will not be the Achilles heel of generations to come. Not only do students have to be encouraged to join events like this in order to sharpen their skills, they need to be motivated to speak, to talk effectively on emotional and functional levels daily to prepare themselves for an uncertain future. All in all, the takeaway from this speech is that communication problems are very real and very tangible issues that need to be addressed now. These problems, they originate from elements that have existed even before the pandemic started. But however, these effects have been worsened, have been compounded, and have been exacerbated by the pandemic. That is why tackling social anxiety and the lack of knowledge, in addition to experience in the field of communication, needs to be the top priority of present-day society. With that, I rest my speech. Thank you all for being an amazing audience.